Hey Becky, how are you?
I'm good, Jan. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for joining us. I'm really glad to have you here today to discuss the eSignature solution and especially help our partner understand the value it can bring to their own business and their end customers as well. And to achieve that, I always like to go through a use case. My favorites for e-signatures are definitely the HR use case, just because everyone can easily relate to them. So, within that context, could you share your thoughts on why companies should optimize their document processes, especially in the context of talent management?
Absolutely. So, no matter how big or small an organization is, onboarding, offboarding, even updating employee policy is an everyday occurrence. So, there are three things signNow can help with. One, increase collaboration and efficiency within your organization. Two, you can delight your new and current employees with a constant signing experience. And then three, you can save time, paper, and money with a digitized workflow.
I really like what you said, delight your prospect and even your existing employee. I feel in this day and age, the company have kind of no choice to be super competitive on that front. And no, that's glad. I'm glad to hear that. I have always also seen e-signature as a means to automate the agreement processes as a whole. Not just the act of click to sign, which are not always simple in terms of workflow as well. So with that in mind, still within the HR use case context, what are the specific pain points signNow can help alleviate, and some key features you would like to highlight?
So, yes, there are two key pain points that we hear from HR workflows. One, when onboarding materials are sent out either via mail or email for completion, HR departments are receiving these documents back uncompleted, missing a checkbox, missing a signature. And this leads to longer onboarding times, which impacts the entire organization. With signNow, you can automate these processes with reusable templates and signature guidance that will ensure that all fields are filled out. And lastly, onboarding processes can go from 2 weeks to hours.
Got you. I think what you're alluding to is the not in good order or NIGO, which can be a nightmare, especially in the employee talent acquisition use case. So everything you mentioned, I think it's definitely about providing a better customer experience, but also you alluded a lot to, and in your previous answer as well, to cost saving and time efficiency as well. So I know if you have any case study you could share to the audience to really kind of elaborate on that topic as well.
Absolutely. So we had the LA County, and their HR department had about 112,000 employees, and they were hiring approximately 10,000 per year. So new employee onboarding was a huge challenge for them, and they previously did everything manual, downloading documents, printing them, mailing them out, scanning them, filing, tracking, etc. And then not only were they struggling, but new employees were challenged as well. They didn't have printers, and so sometimes they'd have to go to a library or somewhere else to actually print the documents out. This could take over a week just to onboard one employee. So with signNow Cloud integration with their document management system, LA County streamlined their workflow processes. So the result was that LA County cut down their onboarding processes from weeks to days, saving them time and delighting employees. They're now able to keep up with their new hires onboarding and feel confident that maintaining their compliance and security requirements. So another thing is that they've seen a significant decrease in the number of errors as fields are required. So this saves them not only time, but ultimately money.
Totally, that's such a good case study, and I feel yes, you talked about the direct costs, but thinking also of all the indirect costs that can be associated to that. Just by the bad experience, you can sometimes lose a candidate just because it was a pain to go through the process, and there's a huge cost attached to that as well. So thanks for that. That was super helpful. I guess before we wrap this up, is there anything you would like more you would like to add into the conversation to highlight the value of a signature and signNow particularly?
Yeah, absolutely. signNow, it's known for its easy to use interface. We have a very strong integration with 200 plus integrations, Microsoft being one of the big ones. And then lastly, we have 20 to 25% less than our competitors. So not only are we easy to use, we have several integrations, we cost a little bit less. And you know what? In this day and age, everybody needs some kind of e-signature.
Absolutely. And I think what you just, everything you just mentioned is very appealing to the small business and medium sized companies, which is the core market of our partners reseller as well. So, I invite everyone, watching that video to go on our website to look at the sign out material. There's a lot of information there. Also, reach out to your account manager if you want to learn more about sign now, which definitely can add a lot of value to both you and your end customers. Becky, thank you so much. It was very great to have you today. Super conversation. Hope we can do that again. And wish you a good rest of the day.
Thanks, Jan. You too.
Take care.